What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. In the last episode, we made our way all the way up here to Lake Acuity and Snow Point City, but Lake Acuity was blocked off by Team Galactic in hopes of keeping the gym leader here, Candace, out of Lake Acuity to help out Barry. And so, we've come here to kind of sort of ask for help, but also get our 7th gym badge. And, well, if you don't know what happened, we fought her once before, and well, I'll just let you watch the end of the last episode. I guess, we're a little unprepared, but regardless, we have a full team of Pokemon now, happy and healthy. I went ahead and redid that puzzle there just now, and we're going to start this episode off with another Candace fight. And hopefully we'll have a better strategy than last episode. Of course, now we know her entire team of Pokemon. Of course, we got Snover here, which is a problem because he'll start the hailstorm, and so we're all going to take a little bit of damage from that during this entire fight. Of course, we'll start off with a flamethrower, and yes, I had to fight a trainer. That's why you see 14 out of 15 on one of my moves. I ended up having to fight an extra trainer by accident. Though it didn't take very long to finish the puzzle once I got the general idea of how to do it. Remember the first time I did that puzzle, I had to look it up because I was so lost about what to do. I just couldn't figure it out. Alright, we're going to keep Dusk out here for right now. We'll see what happens. Hopefully he doesn't move first, and we can get off maybe a power-up. I don't think we need a power-up punch, but I think it's faster than I am. And so, honestly, now might be a good time to, like, maybe use a different item here. I don't really want to use one of my X items. I kind of want to save those for a little bit later on. There's really nothing to use. I guess we'll try a power-up punch and maybe we'll move first with it. Oh, we will. And actually brace for the attack here. Surprised we even got to move first. And it's super effective. And our attack rose. And we had our charcoal stolen. Just gonna use Avalanche here instead of Dig like last time. And, well, might as well use Power Up Punch again. It's going to use a full restore, but it should take it out this time. Yeah, all the way down. There we go. We'll get our charcoal back now as well. Not that our attack boost on fire type moves we're going to be that useful even in here, because, I mean, our attacks are already very effective. So now Medicham is where we have issues. This is where we struggled last time, and so I almost want to bring out Bronzok for this one and just heavy slam my way to victory there. And we may even Iron Defense once or twice to make sure we don't take too much damage, and I may heal up Dusk again before Obama Snow comes back out. Actually, we'll start off with Extra Sensory. It uses bulk up. Extra Sensory. We'll get some in an early attack. And actually, that does half of its health. So, I may just try to get off another attack. Yeah, we'll take some damage, but I think now might be the time to use a super potion here and go ahead and heal up. And then from there, I was going to use Brick Break. That's going to do a little bit, but we should move first on the next turn. At least I hope so. So we're getting kind of low now. Alright, Extra Sensory. Nope, it uses another Brick Break, and down we go. Buffeted by the hail, though. Maybe if we can outlast it with maybe Floatzel here. we should be okay. I'm gonna try a bite here, see what happens. Oh, and the hail here might take it out. Floatzel goes down. Brick Break is a weird move. I'm not really sure if it's a normal type or a fighting type. I'm not exactly sure. But now we'll bring out Luxray. We're just kind of stalling and waiting for this guy to be taken out by the hail. And we'll use a bite here, and this actually should do it. Unless she uses a potion. Alright, so those revives might come in handy now. The hail has stopped, so it's not going to be buffeted by the hail anymore. And we'll try a Thunderbolt here. Brick Break. Ooh, it actually took him out. Wow, I probably should have done that last time. But I guess it doesn't always work out that way. And Absol wants to learn Sucker Punch. Ooh. This actually should be good. This move enables the user to attack first. The move fails if the target is not readying an attack. It doesn't do that much damage, and it doesn't have a whole lot of moves now that I think about it, though. I mean, we move first, however, we only have 5 attacks, and it'll fail if they're not readying an attack. Though most Pokemon are not going, or most trainers in this game aren't going to be like setting up attacks all that much. I'm actually going to leave that off. I kind of like what we've got going for Absol right now. Duskray level 46. And now we can switch into Abomasnow, still with 3 Pokemon left. Unlike last time where we had 2, and one of them was very weak, and the other one was weak to ice. So, this time we actually have Dusk in our party. Who, if he goes down, I guess we can always revive if we need to, because we have the Pokemon to stall for that as well. It'd be nice to have a full revive, but obviously we don't, so we'll just have to go with a half revive. Not that we should take too much damage from Abomasnow. He shouldn't really have much that's going to be super effective. And in fact, that might be a one-hit KO. Much different from last battle. And we're going to start off this episode with our 7th gym badge from Gym Leader Candace. I must say, I've warmed up to you. I might even admire you a little. We got quite a lot of money there for winning as well. Wow, you're great. You've earned my respect. I think your focus will bold over us totally. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to give you this. That's such a weird sentence. But anyway, we got the Icicle badge from Candace, and that's gym badge number 7. Only one more to go. That Icicle badge I just gave you? Because you have it, you can use the hidden move Rock Climb from your Pokédex. Oh, and take these 2. And we obtain the stickers that Candace uses. And also TM72. It contains the move Avalanche. User takes damage, the power's move is doubled. Can you what sort of focus you need to pull it off? I'm not sure, but regardless, I am just going to get out of here as quickly as possible. Now that we no longer need Candace's help. Seems that we might actually be our best help, as well. Obviously, we beat Candace on the first try. Totally, yeah, that was our first try. Don't go watch the last episode. I promise that was our first try. And so now we have access to Lake Acuity. Barry, you're not getting away with this, Team Galactic. Oh, are you finished already? Your Pokemon aren't bad, but you're laughably weak. You honestly thought you could save the Pokemon of the lake and become the Pokemon champion? Dream on, little kid. But ew, it's so cold here. Let's go back to Veilstone HQ. Don't I know you? We met in Eterna City. Listen, Team Galactic is going to do something huge for everyone's sake. That's why you should keep out of Team Galactic's way. Don't come whining about poor Pokemon and other trivial junk like that. Don't waste your time coming to our HQ in Veilstone. Now, if you'll excuse me. And it seems as if though Barry is alright, though it seems he lost a Pokemon battle. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't do anything against Team Galactic. The Pokemon called Uxie. It was suffering. I'm gonna get tough. It's not about winning or losing. That's not good enough. I have to be stronger. Alright, well, at least Barry's okay, but yeah, not really much going on here in Acuity. So, it seems that, well, like they said, we should probably not, quote-unquote, visit their Veilstone City HQ. But I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop Team Galactic, because they're obviously up to no good, and we need to stop them. So, let's head inside of the Pokemon Center, heal up our Pokemon, make sure we're in full fighting condition here. And let's head over to the Veilstone HQ. And I don't know why I thought the exit was over there. And alright, so let's get started. So, right up here, let's actually talk to this guy. There, which look at those antennas. I don't know what they do, but there's some mighty impressive antennas. Hey, it's you. But you don't remember me, but I sure remember you. Because of you, they took my Clefairy away. My partner called it quits and went back to his hometown. I don't know anything about any storage key. Well then, what's this? And it seems that he did know something about the storage key. He was standing right on top of it. And so if we head inside here, by the way, if we head into the far right door, that takes us kind of into like this other storage area, which is kind of useless to us right now. If we try to go in this door, the door is locked and a special key is needed. Now, I don't think any of these guys will actually fight us. You're too young to join us. You can join us when you're older. Team Galactic conducts research around the clock here, which brings the development of new energy resources. I don't think we can actually use that, no. And I don't think this guy will fight us, no. A lot of the guys in this first room won't actually do anything. Welcome, this is Team Galactic headquarters. I'm sorry, this is Galactic Veilstone Building. Cosmic energy for the win. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could harness that boundless energy? Huh, so this is actually their HQ. And of course, this is just the same room. I'll show it off, I guess. It's just the other side of the room. Yeah, same area. And so we should probably head to the storage room since we have the storage key, but we'll have to find it. And well, it's actually very easy to find. We simply just head over here to where we met, or where we saved Lucas's Pokedex way back when. And we'll simply just see, there's something here. We'll talk to this guy. Whoa, 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 hold it there. Do you have the key? I don't know if you do or not, but the storage key is safe with our guard in front of the HQ. Huh? That's not what this is about. And but we will use the storage key here to open up this rusty door. The storage key snapped off inside the hole, and we found a dusk stone. This well, this is another one of those items that I also thought I already had, but I don't actually believe I did. Of course, that will allow certain Pokemon to evolve. Not that I have the Pokemon that is needed for that, and there's multiple different Pokemon for that as well. All this doesn't really matter. And now, of course, if we head down here, we are underneath the Team Galactic building here, and we need to find our way around. Special keys needed to open that door. We'll come back for that a little bit later. But now we're here inside the HQ, and we need to see what's going on. But first, of course, there's going to be a lot of Team Galactic grunts here that we're going to have to take on, though most of them are fairly weak and their Pokemon aren't quite that strong. Now I'll go ahead and say this area can be quite confusing to navigate. There's a lot of different paths that you can take, a lot of them that lead to dead ends, so if you get turned around easily or don't have like a good sense of like direction, even though not in the sense of like in real life when you're like, let's say for example you were driving and you don't know where you're going, or like the general direction of where you're going. I don't mean that sense of direction, but like more or less like in games, like if you like can't really memorize paths very well and where they lead, I would definitely recommend almost drawing yourself a miniature map of the entire area, as that might help you. Though I don't really need that. I generally have a good sense of like that type of direction stuff. Another grunt here that we were forced to fight, obviously. I think most of the grunts inside the HQ are required to be fought under most circumstances. Like, there's really no way to avoid them at all. You just kind of have to go with it. Though, most of them, like I said, fairly weak, not that strong. More just to get in your way and kind of stall you just a little bit. Honestly, while I'm in here, I may turn off the battle animations and just let the attacks happen, because that will speed up our battles quite a lot. The only reason I had it on is because obviously I want you guys to like see the battles and like the animations and stuff, because they're cool, and you know, each attack has its own like different animation and things like that. So, you know, obviously I want you guys to see that and whatnot. But at this point, I feel like we've seen all of my Pokemon's stuff like that, so no real need to do anything like that. And there we go. Another Team Galactic grunt has been defeated. And now we'll head up these stairs here. We'll avoid this guy, because you can accidentally run into him and end up having to fight. We'll have to fight this chick right here. Not that it's that big of a deal here. No, I believe here, while we're up here, I believe we want to head to the left. I could be wrong, and it may be the right. I don't exactly remember. Obviously, I've only played this game once. And you only ever visit this area once in the entire game. And it's been a moment, so I don't remember exactly where to go, I guess. So I should clarify, I should preface it with that. So don't quote me on going to the left. It may actually end up being to the right. But even so, I should be able to look at the next area and tell fairly easily. Though I think the left leads to that room there, and I think the right may lead down there. But I think we want to go to the right. Oh yeah, we want to go to the right for this item, which is actually pretty good. Scald. It's not a bad move there. And this is actually the bottom floor down there that I was talking about, that little storage area room. So I was right. It is the left. I completely forgot what I said, to be honest. But go to the left. And of course, there's only one path that we can take from here, which is this way. We can go up the stairs here. And I believe actually we want to go this way, because I think there's either, this takes us to the final room. Oh yeah, this will take us back downstairs, which I believe is exactly where we want to go. I don't think there's a way we can avoid the scientist, and we'll have to fight here. I love how the music changes depending on who spots you. Like, this guy's music was kind of just like, it's just really weird soft style or whatever, but like when the Team Galactic grunts spot you, the music's really like upbeat. It's got that Team Galactic sound that always plays. But anyway, we'll take on this Kadabra, no problem, and we'll avoid him. I actually don't remember if this is 100% the right way to go, but I guess we're like about to find out. Another Kadabra. I might as well keep in the Pokemon that just took out his other Kadabra, and we'll just use another flamethrower, and then I'll pretty much do it all for that. Unless he's got one more Pokemon I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. A lot of times, I just end up not looking up in the top right corner when battling. I just more or less just like look for the next Pokemon, and it'll just go to town. Even if Pokemon weren't part of my calculations. I thought the scientists are the most angry out of any like trainers that you come across. And I think this is. Did I see water? There is water right here. Oh, it's like literally on the ground. I can see it now. I want to get TM36 Sludge Bomb, which is a poison type move. And then we have this, the Galactic Key, which is exactly what we wanted. And this is actually that door that we saw on the other side over there. So this will take us like all the way back around, and that guy's gonna get closer and closer. Obviously we don't have to fight these guys again. They're standing here, but we fought them once before, so no need to fight them again. Their positions have reset, but that doesn't matter too much. Now be careful again, because remember that guy is standing right there. And of course don't have to fight this lady again. We'll head to the left, and then down to the bottom right corner. And then from here, we'll head up the stairs, and then actually up the stairs again, so we'll have to fight that Team Galactic grunt here as well. But we actually need to head this way instead. So, I believe this is one of the last grunts on the way, because I think once we head up here, we're pretty much at the actual, like, boss's office, I guess, which is actually Cyrus. Obviously, we've met him multiple times, and I think he's even told us that he was the Team Galactic, like, leader. Even if he didn't, I guess I'll go ahead and say that now. But yeah, so we'll be meeting up with Cyrus here inside of the building, and we'll attempt to stop his plans to do whatever he's, I guess, trying to do with those 3 lake Pokemon, Uxie, Azelf, and Mesprit. And obviously, I think this is kind of funny that, like, all the Team Galactic members all have, like, the same Pokemon that are all, like, I guess, considered super easy to catch, but they're also very weak. Like, they all have, like, Dustox and Wurmples and Glameows and things like that. All Pokemon that are relatively easy to take care of. Ooh, Waterfall. It's actually one of the Pokedex hidden moves, though we don't actually have the hidden move as, like, part of our Pokedex yet. At least I don't think we do. We may already have it. I don't know, I have to go back and look, but it's not a bad move. Obviously we have Surf there. And guess we could get rid of Swift. I don't think I really want to. We may actually get rid of Bite here, since we have our own dark type Pokemon. I think that's like the best, probably the best path to go, and we'll, yeah, just learn Waterfall instead. Cascoon, we can easily take care of that, no problem. So one more Flamethrower, and we're good to go. Alright, sweet. And I think that's all for his Pokemon. I don't think I've ever seen a Team Galactic member other than, like, double battled members that have more than 2. Sometimes they'll have 3. If they're in, like, a double battle situation, they'll have 3 apiece, but that's usually no problem. We'll avoid this guy. I know we'll have to fight this one as well, unless he'll turn back now, maybe. I'll stand here for just a moment to see if he'll turn. Oh, he tried to get us there. I don't think he's going to turn at all. I don't think we're going to avoid him. Come on, I know you want to. Alright, let's overfight him. I'm not waiting around anymore, so we'll go ahead and take him on. And yeah, right there in the bottom right corner is the Team Galactic HQ office. He's only got 1 Pokemon, and it's a Stunky, which we should have no problem taking care of. Alright, I'm actually going to use... I'll use Flamethrower again. Yeah, I know we've used a lot of Flamethrower. I kind of spam this move a lot, but it's a good move. I'll be honest. It's a good move to have. It's very useful. Even on Pokemon, it's just kind of effective on, but not super effective. It's strong enough to take out any Pokemon that stand in your way. So I tend to spam the move a lot. Ooh, Metal Sound. Bronzog. It's a Steel type move. A horrible sound like scraping metal harshly lowers this target's special defense stat. Really not that interested. If I wanted to lower their... I'd rather boost my own stats than lower the opponent's. It just seems easier that way, because then that effect will last throughout all the rest of the battle, I guess, if that makes sense. He kept turning around and I was hoping to avoid him. So we'll have to fight this guy as well. Lots of grunts here. I mean, obviously that makes sense. This is the HQ, like the main headquarters of the entirety of Team Galactic, but still, I'd like to avoid as many of these guys as possible. They just kind of take up a lot of time. I remember way back in this Let's Play, like episode like 5 or 6, I had mentioned that I wanted to start cutting out battles from different Pokemon that we've seen, but really every battle is different. And so like for that one episode, there was like one battle that I cut out or something, and then I just stopped doing it, because once I like edited it together, I was like, this is one, it takes a lot longer to edit, and so it was harder for me to get videos out on time, because I was in school still at the time as well when I started this series back up. But not only that, I mean, every battle is different, and and so it's still interesting to actually see what goes on. Now, obviously, at this point, though, I mean, we're just kind of one-shotting things, so, but it's still good to like have context of like, oh, well, why this Pokemon's weak, or this or that or whatever. So I just kind of keep all the battles in regardless, because I don't really see much of a, I think the pros of keeping them in outweigh anything else like that. This door open, and what's that over there? Actually, I don't think I've been over there. Oh, there's Dazzling Gleam as a move. I guess I missed something, perhaps? Did I get turned around, perhaps? There's a chance, I guess, that I did. This is not the way I need to keep going. So maybe I do need to go back this way. Take a different path. Perhaps, maybe, there's a different path in here that we can take. Oh, no, that just leads back to the basement. Oh no, we need to go back to the entrance. That's right. I completely forgot about that. The entrance has another gate with a key that we can actually see. I don't know how I forgot that. So we actually need to go out of this area and then back inside down here. Actually, this is a perfect opportunity to stop off real quick and restore the health and power points of our Pokemon in our party. Obviously, Dusk is getting quite low. We've still got a couple more battles to go, obviously, as you could see over there. There was a lot of Pokemon still left. Alright, so let's get out of here and head back over to that HQ building. I don't know how I completely forgot that we, like, I guess because, like, in my head, I was thinking, like, yeah, we're still in the building, and so, like, because we were technically inside of this building here, like, but even still. Alright, so now let's actually get on the road here, and yeah, here we go. This is what we were looking for. So we've got like 2 battles around here, like back to back, like right here, like 2 battles right here. This battle, and then obviously the next battle. Then we might be able to squeeze by that girl over there. That's the one thing that's going to make this episode incredibly long, because obviously I'm going to go all the way through this area, no matter how long it takes. But that's what's going to make this episode very long. Last episode, the reason it was probably longer, I guess, was just because I should have waited once I got to the city to get there, and I should have just come back, and I should have done like the first half of this area in that episode, or in this episode, and then done the next part. But then I've kind of combined the length of 3 episodes into 2, if that makes sense. Basically what I mean is, last episode we finished off after completing up the gym, and I should have started this episode probably with the gym, but I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention while I was recording that last episode, and so I started the gym and then looked down at my time, and I was like, oh, well, I'm like already like at about the time the episode needs to end, so I should have started the episode with the gym, come back here and done the first half, gotten the Galactic Key, and then finished the episode right before this part. Yeah, I figured she was gonna see us even if we walked all the way over here. But, alright, looks like we're going to be taking on 2 of these guys back to back. And so, this part should have been really, in terms of numbers, the next episode, but now it's not. And Oh well, what can you really do, I guess? There's really nothing to be done at this point. We'll just have to go with what we were given and combine, or have two, like, I guess 30-minute episodes back to back, and I think we just hit the 30-minute mark too, which is kind of funny that I mentioned that. Yeah, just a lot of battles though. This area would go by much quicker. I remember spending a lot of time in this area and being honestly kind of frustrated, not because it was hard to navigate. I had an easy time navigating. It was more or less just the fact that, I mean, it's just battle after battle after battle with Team Galactic grunts, because they're just everywhere. Which, like I said earlier, makes sense, but it's just kind of annoying, because you're just trying to get through and meet Cyrus and save the Pokemon of the lakes while you're here. And, oh, I don't know if those things go anywhere in particular. This is a TV room. I'm gonna avoid that guy if I can. Let's see what's here. I don't think this is anything important. It's just a rest area. The nap room. I'm sure the bed is unoccupied before getting into it. That's kind of funny, actually, that it tells you to like make sure your bed is fully or make sure the bed is unoccupied before you get in. Actually, I think this is exactly where we need to be. And if that's the case, I do want to go see what's in those other two areas before we continue. I didn't actually expect that to be the way that we needed to go, so I do want to see what's over here now. I think this one leads to that room to my right. Oh no, this leads to a different hallway down here. But this just has another pad here, which take us somewhere else. Oh no, this leads down here. Ooh, a max revive. I was talking about that last episode. Or no, the beginning of this episode. What am I talking about? I think. Or maybe it was last episode. I honestly don't remember. Those two episodes are blended together. Obviously, I am recording those like back to back. So like, in terms of when you guys will see this, they'll be like 2 days apart, because one will come out on Saturday, the other one comes out on Monday. But even still, okay, this room is basically useless. Which is always nice, I guess. Alright, so now we actually need to go up this way. Yeah, I do want to check every path, because I know there are a lot of like TMs and things we can get in here that we want to see. And so even though I know the correct path, like that inside was the correct path, and we were already going on the correct path, obviously I want to check the other paths first just to make sure. So one of these guys has 3, the other one has 2. Krogunk and a Stunky. Then we've got Dusk and Absol out here. I should really put Luxray as our second party member, because I feel like that would just be a little bit stronger. I hate that I used that move beforehand, Flamethrower, before thinking about what Absol was effective against. Obviously, most of its moves aren't going to be super great against that Stunky there, both being like darker poison types. Oh, nail him with a Blizzard. I do a good bit of damage, I guess. But the Veno Shock's going to do a little bit. It's a crit, but no poison. Now, as much as we can get a super effective hit here, actually, you know what? I will actually do the super effective hit here, because, yeah, this is not very effective, but it should kill. Not slash should, at least I hope. And that's my goal, at least. I noticed earlier I said 2 30-minute videos, but they're actually probably end up being like 2 40-minute videos. They're both quite long, actually. Snucky got us with Aftermath, but it did faint, though. It isn't too bad. I wonder what would happen if you were in a gym, let's say, and the gym leader had a Stunky. You're both on your last Pokemon. You're weak, but you move first. And you kill a Stunky, but it gets you with Aftermath. At that point, What do you like? What do you at that point? What happens? Do you lose the gym battle or do you win? Because I don't know if there's like any sort of gym leader in any of the games that has the last Pokemon that they bring out that will do that. For example. Oh yikes! That revenge was not very great. That should be it for this battle here, because Dusk will just take out this Croagunk with a flamethrower, and we're good to go. Alright, sweet. Alright, now let's continue on our way this way. And oh, there's 3 paths now, and I do believe that the correct path is this one here. So I think this takes us up, and sure enough it is actually. So as much as I would love to take those 2 paths right away, I think I may want to actually take one of these first and see what happens. Alright, so this should take us into a room, yeah, where we can grab an elixir. Not too shabby. This will be helpful probably later on down the line. And there's nothing down there. I think that's where the other pad takes us, is right over there. So we'll just kind of ignore the one to the right there, because it'll probably end up just taking us down there where that other one was. And so let's head up these stairs and finally meet with Cyrus, and hopefully foil his plans for Team Galactic. I see you must have been the trainer I've been hearing about. The full hardy one that's trying to stand up to Team Galactic. Although I hardly expect to see that the trainer is a mere child. I've heard that our commander's had a rough time with you. I know why you're here. I can sense it in you. It's about Yuxi, Mesprit, and Azelf, correct? You want to save them. I no longer have any need for them. I'm finished with them. If your heart aches to save them, go right ahead. I could care less. It will save me the trouble of disposing of them. But I must say, you are a remarkable specimen. These Pokemon have nothing to do with you, do they not? But you still came to rescue them out of pity. Such pitiful, useless emotions. It's illogical and irrational. Pity and compassion are products of the weak and lacking human heart. You were compelled to come here by such vast sentimentality. I make you regret paying heed to your heart. And here we go. This is Team Galactic boss Cyrus, who starts out with a Murkrow. Alright, so let's do this. Obviously, I'm just gonna probably end up spamming Flamethrower here, depending on the type of Pokemon that are here. Though we're quite strong enough, because they're only level 40 here in this particular battle itself. But I hope we can just do this. Golbat, yeah, we'll just keep in Dusk here, or Infernape, because we're obviously still just strong enough to just Flamethrower our way to victory here. It's crazy, you only have to be about... Ooh, that actually didn't kill. Air Cutter might be super effective. Another Flamethrower. I was about to say should do, but yeah, it still killed. He didn't heal up that much. And there we go. There goes the Golbat. I'm surprised that didn't kill though. That shocked even me. Normally, we're about that couple levels higher like that, and we normally do pretty well. My last Pokemon. And he sends out a Sneasel. keep in mind the 3 Pokemon that he has here, because we'll probably be seeing Cyrus a little bit later on, because I don't think we're done with Team Galactic quite yet. Yes, we've defeated the boss, but whatever he's planning and whatever he needed those 3 legendary Pokemon of the lake for, he's already gotten. And so we are probably going to end up having to take care of him again in the future. Interesting. I'm quite curious. I see, you are indeed strong. The basis of your power is your compassion towards Pokemon. How wasteful. Such emotions are but mere illusions. And, like all illusions, they fade over time until death banishes them forever. That is why I've abandoned all emotions as useless sentimentality. That doesn't matter. I doubt you ever understand my position. That said, I recognize that you are strong and courageous to come alone. This is your reward. And we've obtained a Master Ball. We put the Master Ball in our back's Pokeball's pocket. The Master Ball is the ultimate Pokeball. It will unfailingly catch any Pokemon in the wild. But it is not anything that I require. Unlike you, trainers, I do not make Pokemon my friends or partners. Unlike other Team Galactic members, I don't use Pokemon as tools. Instead, I make the power of Pokemon my own. And, if you wish to save the Pokemon from the lakes, take the warp panel ahead. I'm off to Mount Coronet. That's correct, Mount Coronet, where you and I first met. I will ascend to the mountain, to its peak, and then put an end to everything. No, I will bring about a new beginning for everything. Uh-oh, this doesn't seem too good. I wonder if we can do anything behind the table. Okay, no. So obviously, we're going to take this warp panel ahead. This will take us underground. And we simply need to run ahead through here. He's got a lot of Pokemon eggs stuck in here. And we'll head through here. And, oh, it's Saturn. You came all the way here just to save some Pokemon. Though it's nothing new. I can't say I understand our boss. Why would he let a kid like you come and go freely? We, Team Galactic, take all that we need and eliminate what we do not. Anyway, you've taken the trouble to come. Let me welcome you. Consider it payback for you insulting me at the lake. Yeah, and so before we can free these Pokemon, obviously seems like Commander Saturn here is still gonna get in our way. So that's it, we've got one more fight to do. And by the way, I should mention that it is required that you free these Pokemon. You can't just head off towards the next area without it, or anything like that. The game won't let you progress any farther without actually having, well, yeah, saving these Pokemon. That is something that you do actually need to do. So I guess just kind of keep that in mind. You do have to come all the way down here. I mean, it's not far travel, but I mean, I feel like you would want to anyway, but just in case you try to get out without saving them, what's going to end up happening is if you end up going down, instead of hitting the warp panel there, if you go down, you'll see another warp panel that will take you out to the storage room, actually, at the bottom of the area. That's a one-way portal. You can't take it back up. You can only take it down from his office. So you'll have to travel through the entire building again to come save them. And you just, I mean, you obviously can't progress if you don't save these 3 Pokemon. It's vital to the story progression. So, I mean, not that I think you would skip this. I don't think most people would. I'm not sure if anyone's ever tried it, but I would know that it is required to progress the story here. You're a tough kid, but I still pity the likes of you. God, what makes you so tough? Fine, do whatever you want with those 3 Pokemon. Press the button on the machine to set them free. And he just gets out of our way. We'll press this button, and we will set the Pokemon free. And there they go, and they disappear. Our boss crafted a red chain from crystals he took from the 3 Pokemon. That red chain is what he needed to shackle something on Mount Coronet. That's all I know. Who knows what he's planning to what he plans to do up there. and away goes Saturn. And so, we should probably figure out exactly what that is that he actually, well, wants to do up there on Mount Coronet. And so we should probably head that way. And obviously, if I look on my map, it says stop Team Galactic at Mount Coronet Summit. So that is our next area. Team Galactic warp panels. The green warp panel returned to the ground floor. Onward to a new universe. Team Galactic. Yeah, so if I take this, it'll take us down to this little storage area that I showed off earlier. And yeah, there is no way back up. You can't take it back up. Yeah, obviously, I'm stepping on it, and it's doing nothing. So once you leave, you can't come back. Well, I mean, you could, I guess, run all the way back up and whatnot to get back up to the top. But that will do it for the Team Galactic HQ building. That was a very long time, actually. That took us like 40 minutes to get through. 45 minutes. This episode has gone on for well long enough. Even longer, I guess, than last episode. And so, in the next episode, we'll be heading up to Mount Coronet Summit to stop Cyrus and Team Galactic from their plans to do whatever they plan on doing, I guess, on top of the mountain. Obviously, we have no idea what is actually being planned on top of Mount Coronet, but we're going to stop them regardless. But, like I said, that's going to be done in the next episode. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It's helped the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.